need no spackle here.
You want to see no cracks?
Especially now after you've been spouting. There is your intro. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh. We're at our new set. We're making some adjustments. We're still trying to figure out the best way to film here. So if this looks better, if it sounds better, please let us know. But Dad, what are we drinking today?
We are drinking ASW Fiddler Heartwood. I believe that's what that is.
Georgia Heartwood.
And it is a store pick.
It is.
It's on the back. There's a tater on the back.
From
Turtle Creek.
Yeah, Turtle Creek. Barrel 129. I guess there 25 staves were used to make the barrel. I don't know. That's on the back of the bottle here. With the tater sticker.
25 staves in the barrel. I know that for sure.
Maybe it's stay finished. Cask strength, single barrel. Labels do not like to stay on this bottle.
Their bottles in general, I don't like. I think it says something with staves. Isn't it right there?
Finished with hand harvested charred oak staves. Oh, okay.
So it's a stave.
Well, hopefully,
I guess it would be the Heartwood stave, right?
Hopefully it's not over oaked.
I got a little on my fingers, and I've heard good things though. A lot of other people have talked about this one.
59.6 ABV.
So 119.4.
Yeah, just shy of 120. I don't know exactly if the Heartwood is like a staple in their lineup, or if it's exclusively done with single barrels.
I don't know.
We don't know a ton about ASW Fiddler. I do
we don't know a ton about Blanton.
That is true.
I know it's 2,000 pounds.
That is true. We do, however, know that we have opened a few of the products we got from them, and they were pretty darn tasty.
Yeah. Mainly toasteds that we've got.
Oh yeah, that wheated toasted.
Yeah,
that's pretty nice. That's some pretty nice stuff right there.
Fairly thick.
Very dark. Yes, fairly thick. Very oaky on the nose.
There's a
considerable ethanol.
Yeah, there's something else there. There's a sweetness there. Oak is just kind of overpowering. Oak and ethanol are overpowering the nose.
Molasses?
There's a sweetness. I don't think it's molasses. Not for me anyway. There's a honey. I'm not a big honeydew melon person. I probably need to just try some so I can sniff it.
Relatively bland.
That's where I was headed. It's as I recall, it's pretty bland.
Yeah.
But like honey in general, can be very bland. So, by the way, this is first pour of the day.
Yeah.
It is Friday, May 2nd, as we're recording this.
Yep.
And
apologies for the dogs.
Yep.
They were quiet up until right now.
Yeah. So it'll be what it'll be. If you have pets, And
yeah.
So
barking at a whole lot of nothing.
But we do also want to invite you to become a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You'll get notified of everything when we put out videos. We do that 7 days a week. And you will also have a chance to hit that thumbs up like button, which we like. So
leave us a comment, because we'd love to talk to you.
Yes.
And share with your friends.
And your enemies. And possibly even your brother-in-law.
Because we'd love to talk to them.
Right.
Too. All right. Oakiness.
Yeah.
Sweetness. There's no spice on the nose.
No.
Sweetness is a little hard to pick out.
Yeah, there's just a touch of harshness there, which I think has got to be the oak.
Yeah.
As well.
But don't know if we don't try.
So right. Here we go. There's a spice there. There's a lot of oak.
That spice is oak for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spicy oak. there's still some sweetness there, and it's coming around. At first, it was all on the left side for me, and now it's beginning to come around a little bit.
This is sitting really heavy on the back palate.
Yes, it is. I'm beginning to get we can get a touch of a hug here.
That is a lot of oak.
It is a lot of oak.
That is a lot.
Now let's do second sip before we get too deep in it. But there's a little sweetness. I don't know if it's a sweet oak.
I'm sticking with there's just a little hint of molasses.
Yeah, you could be right. I'll tell you, I think this is the first time I've ever seen it where what's on the glass, I can see a color in it.
Yeah.
I've never seen the legs hold a color.
I mean, this is one of the darkest pours. I mean, this is competing with like Peerless Double Oak is like darkest things that's here.
Yeah.
Actually, like every Peerless product is basically black. All right, September 2.
Oh, I got to quit swinging in the chair. Although I love doing this, I noticed on the video that published this morning that I was doing a lot of this, and it kind of bothered me to watch it. So,
hello everyone.
You can let us know.
Welcome back to Bourbon Theory.
You can let us know if it bothers you.
I'm Bill.
Let us know if it bothers you.
Just a little.
I'm gonna have to sip again because I got to talking and wasn't paying attention. But I did get more of a coating across the whole palate this time.
Yeah, not quite as much oak / maybe I was just prepared for it. It is a sweet-ish oakiness.
But
it's definitely not dry. It's not bitter.
No.
It's just intense.
It's not a sweet oak like we get from
Wild Turkey. Not the same level,
no.
but it is slightly sweet.
I would say
Very dark sugar, like brown sugar, molasses, dark, rich sweetness.
I would say this is over oaked. That's where I come from on it. So
right off the bat, I don't know if I'm going to agree with that. But we got water.
Use some air.
So yeah, the fresh pop.
Yeah. Let's see if this changed anything. It is a little less viscous.
Maybe it's brown sugar, not molasses.
I think I'm going there now. Yeah. Georgia's trying to put her. Well, it is from Georgia, so Georgia's wants. She wants to talk to us about.
Yeah, that's her dog's name. Sounds like she's right above us.
A little sweeter. There's a lot of oak spice on this. Now, with that touch of water, it tamps that oak down a little bit. That's why I think air might help this.
For me, it made that oak bitter.
Really?
It's drying on the back palate now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's still wanting to hug. It is wanting to hug, but it's just not there.
I feel a little tiny something.
I don't think it has the age on it to really give a good hug. So
I mean, if the back of that barrel, if it was finished with 25 staves, that's a ton of staves.
That's a ton of staves.
That's a ton of staves.
Yeah,
that would make for a very short barrel.
I want to say there's 30 staves in a barrel. In general,
it really
depends on
the size.
how wide they are, but they do have to put in a mix of them. So,
I don't dislike it.
I'm not enamored with it.
I'm not blown away. I do enjoy it. It's just a little too oak forward.
And I think after that drop of water, which generally will help it to bloom a bit as something gets a little more air to it. I don't know that this drinks at its proof. I think the oak kind of makes you think it does,
but it doesn't. No.
So I'm a C to C minus is where I'm at on it.
I'm a C plus.
It's okay, but
I'm a C plus. I think it has some potential, and we'll definitely revisit this and see what changes over some time.
Even though the others are toasted, it's somewhat similar, in the process a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just do a blind across them.
Yeah.
See what we think.
So see what we'll probably include some other things in there. Test our palates.
We'll see
just
what we can find in the stores and
yeah.
because we're running low.
Yeah, gosh, what the heck are we gonna do next?
I don't
know. So, guys, have you ever had ASW Fiddler products? Have you had one of their stayed finished? What do you think?
Heartwood?
Yeah, what do you think about it? I do like it.
I like it too. I mean, and like we always say, a C is a solid bourbon.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm sure it wasn't crazy expensive.
I might have $75 to $80, something like that, which in today's market.
It's a single barrel pick as well.
Exactly,
so that
it's
adds
a store pick.
a little bit.
And it's a craft distiller.
Yes.
So their costs are higher and all those things. So.
And I don't think they distill. I'm pretty sure they buy and finish.
Finish.
I think it just says finished by.
Non-chill filter just says finished and bottled. It does not give a
distilling location. So,
which I thought was illegal, but anyway, according to labeling laws, I thought it was. So,
but C plus, C minus.
Yes, I said C minus. I can go C.
Okay.
I mean, it's got a good. It's holding. It's really sticking.
It does leave. I mean, it is a good finish.
It actually gets a little sweeter on the finish.
It does, which makes me like it a little more. It's just a little. I think it just needs a little time.
It's a little
right there in your face.
Yes.
It needs a little chill. And not chill filtration. Just a little.
It's not.
Just a little chill. Just like calm down a little bit.
I do. I don't think it has anything to do with this being first pour of the day either, because
we're pretty seasoned at this point.
Pretty acclimated. I was drinking 134 proof rye. Yeah, I started with 105 and then I moved to 134 and finished there. So last night.
Yeah. So it's I started with 107 and finished with 127 last night. So sorry. I did start higher though. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out here with us. We have some more ASW Fiddler products to review. Definitely going to give those a shot. Excited because I do really like that toasted wheated one. Mm-hmm. So,
and they've had a little bit of time to air as well.
Yeah,
since we've cracked those.
So guys, thanks so much for hanging out here with us today.
And like a good bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.